Hi guys. Many times it happens that we see on television and newspaper pictures of scientists and researchers in their white lab coats, and they're sitting behind these confined glass booths or glass cabinets or whatever you want to call them, and they're holding pen-like devices that we call pipettes, by the way, and they transfer liquid from one dish to another. When I talk to people around me normally, I have a feeling that this is to the extent that people can actually imagine how scientists spend their days and how scientists run experiments in the laboratories. And the rest kind of remains mysterious, so people, it's kind of like not very clear in their head. So I think in general, I believe that there's a lack of understanding of how things happen in a lab and how scientists pursue their studies. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about experimental design and how researchers basically design a study. To run a nice and well-designed experiment, scientists usually have to think very meticulously and way ahead of time. So that means that it's not like they just come to a lab and they start running experiments without having any previous plans or without having any like well thought out strategy. So in fact, a lot of time is spent on planning and having a logical and robust plan and strategy. So usually scientists work as follows. One, they propose a hypothesis. In case you don't know what a hypothesis is an educated guess about how an event is going to turn out. Number two, they design experiments to test whether their guess has been correct. And finally, the last step is that they take the results of these experiments, they analyze them using proper statistics, and they try to interpret what the results really mean. This allows them to decide whether their initial guess has been correct or they need to reconsider. Let me know if you need examples of this, because this was just a description and kind of like an outline, but I am willing to give you examples because I actually deal with this on a daily basis. So just let me know if you need more details. Great. See you later.